Troy, I see you also, buddy. I see you. Nice job out there. CBP Interview. Troy rocked it. Wendy, I see you also. Come on, Wendy. You knew you could do this, and you did it, of course. Wendy's going into BP. Nice job, Wendy. All right. Darren, got to give it up for Darren. Guess where Darren's going? CBP, of course. He's kicked it butt. He kicked some serious butt. Nice job. I got a return here as well. A return from Chad. Chad is my return guy. So I can tell you guys this. He's happy he took Coach Mitch's coaching because he passed as well. So nice job there, buddy. Last one, Fabian. Fabian also passes CBP Interview. Nice job, Fabian. 5 big winners again. Yes. Good job. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye. Why good people fail the CBP Interview every single week? I'm going to tell you why. First reason is this, guys, because being a good person is not the same as being interview ready. I know this because I talk to many of what I call my returns. People who are my returns are people who did the interview on their own the first time, didn't pass, and now they're coming to me for help. It's no big deal. I help you guys out every time. You know that already. However, what I found is that many honest, hardworking people fail because your character alone, right? You can be a great person, a good person. It doesn't equal your performance under a structured scoring, right? So what I'm saying, yes, you're a good person. That's fantastic, right? But it doesn't make it so you're going to pass the interview because within the interview, there's a structure. There are questions that are coming at you, and they expect to have structured answers as well. This is a process. It takes time to teach. It takes time to learn, right? So being good, that doesn't work. Now, if you're going for the civilian type interview, yeah, being good might work. It's great. But where are you interviewing with, right? It's a law enforcement, federal level, CBP interview. So being just a great person isn't going to cut it. You have to understand what you're walking into, like I always say to you guys, okay? And the sad part is that this realization doesn't hit them until they're in the actual interview. Then it becomes a shock, right? Number 2, I hear this all the time, they freeze. People freeze up because they're expecting these conversation type questions. This is not the arena for conversations. This is a hard-hitting 15, 20-minute interview at most with very heavy questions coming at you. That's what it's all about. And of course, since you're not preparing that way, you're preparing either in a civilian type interview or are you having friends help you out with this situation, you're not making it. So the minute that Zoom opens up, you see a couple people in full uniform, serious face on, you fail, you freeze. That's what happens every time. About 30% of my people who don't pass the first time, right, my returns, right, who come to me the second time, I teach them how not to freeze. How do I do that? Because I know how to get past this process so you guys can keep on going with your answers, okay? The issue is this. These are pressure-based judgment scenarios. It is designed to put you under pressure to see how you do. The people who never make it are the ones who don't prepare that way, who have no idea what they're walking into. They are the ones who are training for the civilian type interview and they're getting hammered and delayed. A full 32% of my business for coaching is people who are returns. They're smart people. You can't say bad things about them. They just didn't know what they're walking into. I'm trying to tell you this now, guys. If you're interested in passing the CBP interview, get into my description down below. Get into my calendar. I'll show you how it's done. 90.4% success rate. Speaks for itself. I want you guys to do the same thing too. Next thing, I say it every time. You're sounding nice, but it's weak. We're not looking for niceness. We're looking for firmness in your answers. Now, being firm doesn't mean you're a jerk either, right? Because you're serving the public still, but in a very specialized manner, right? The problem is that people are coming into this interview with these weak answers, right? It sounds nice, but they're weak, and this panel cannot take it. The panel has no patience for stuff like that. You can be the most kindest person in the world, but it doesn't mean anything to them at all. You cannot have these weak answers. You must be one who sounds decisive, confident, and capable of the answer you're getting because you are going to be asked about the answer you're giving. You're going to be tested from the minute that Zoom starts to the minute it ends. Being nice is great for the civilian world. Do not bring that into this paramilitary interview or you are going to find yourself being one of my returns to go through my coaching program. That's what's going to happen to you. Next one, guys, the rambling. Rambling is, A lot of my clients tell me this when they come back to me. Okay, these are my returns, right? Did it themselves the first time. Now they come to me the second time, which is my first time with them, right? I'm going to coach them. And the minute I ask a question, the rambling starts. I see, okay, I can already see what happened to you. Let's go through this. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. Rambling is a mix of not knowing, also too with being nervous as well. Now, and you're thinking that sometimes people who ramble start throwing out these big words, and try to get around that way. We're not fooling anybody because you're hurting your clarity and it's lowering your score. Why do I know this? Because it does it with me. When you start rambling with me, you lower your clarity and you lower your score with me. And I'll show you how to get it higher, of course, right? But I'm still showing you that I understand why rambling happens. And rambling is a killer of a lot of people because what happens is they get thrown back 6 months because they cannot answer the material. You have to understand, number 6, is that the panel, they're not there to assume your intentions. They're not there to do anything. You must be able to speak for yourself clearly, confidently, with emotional maturity. That's what they're looking at. They're not there to assume your good intentions. They're not there for that. You guys keep thinking that they're there to really egg you on. Yeah, go. No. At the academy, people are really going to be there to say, yeah, you can do this, right? But at the interview stage, you're just another face and a number. They're not desperate for you. They're not desperate. Oh, we need you now. None of that's going to happen. None of that's going to happen. You need to understand, this is serious business. If you're serious about this, you need to understand what I'm trying to tell you in this video here. They're not your friends. Last thing here I want to tell you guys is this. One bad answer can shift the whole tone. I go through my coaching, right? We're doing great. Number 5, number 10, and they hit number 11. Oh my gosh, you hit the wrong one, right? And I say, oh my gosh, okay, we got to get that right because with me, it's fine. I'm coaching you. But I know with them, if you deviate from that pattern you're doing, they catch you real quick. And we got to be careful with that. Because that could mean what? 6-month delay. Boom. I'm going to give you guys a bonus here. People who fail, about 40% of them wait until the last minute. Yeah. They're waiting until the last minute. They say, gee, you know what? I think I'll start practicing now when I'm like 4 days out. No, I got a little time, 3 more days out. What kind of plan is that? Do you really think you help yourself out with your career in CBP, possible career, but waiting till the last minute? What serious person do you know waits until the last minute for a life-changing career to do the structured interview at a federal law enforcement level when I know 82% of you are from the civilian world? Do you really think waiting until the last minute is going to help you somehow? It's not going to help you. You're just going to hurt yourself, be put on a 6-month delay. You might not even feel like coming back because you feel like you failed. We don't play like this. Are you tired of working, worry about Sunday nights, working for Monday in a career you hate, and you're only here once, and you're sitting here waiting last minute to take on this interview? It just makes no sense to me at all. For those of you that are serious, you want some serious coaching with me, Coach Mitch, 7 years coaching here, 90.4% success rate, get into my description down below, click into a coaching program you want, and get into my calendar, and I'll see you on the other side. You guys take care and have a good night. Bye-bye.